topic, I understand. Lucifer. Who is this Lucifer? No? Because there's no scripture in the Bible, there's no scripture in the Bible associate Lucifer with the devil. Not one.
Yeah.
How many times Lucifer mentioned in the Bible or what? Two. I am? Okay then? So if Lucifer is the devil, everybody aware of that, even before you go to church. Because when I born I hear this name Lucifer, Lucifer. How many times mentioned in the Bible? Joanne? Sister Mary? Y'all, some of you still have that Christian mindset, so you don't know. So this man is the worst man ever. Everything that you hear bad. I hear Pastor preach, oh, Lucifer this, Lucifer that. Lucifer mentioned once in the Bible. One time. Right? So we're going to check that topic and then we'll check out something else. Can? So, Sid, get the Bible, get Isaiah, the 14th chapter. And we're going to see if Lucifer is Satan, what they tell you, or if it's a person. So, Deacon will repeat after every 5 verse. Okay, Deacon? We have only one interpreter here. So let's start from verse 4, Deacon. Not Deacon, Rahash. Isaiah 14, verse 4. And don't forget, you have my quotations.
Isaiah 14, verse 4.
Go.
That thou shalt take up the proverb against the king of Babylon, and say.
So now, Isaiah was talking about the king of who?
Babylon.
So he's taking up a proverb, meaning taking up a word to the king of Babylon, and tell the king of Babylon what? Read on.
And say, how had the oppressor ceased?
So now, this old verse here talking about a man. Who was the oppressor? The king. At the time, which king was this, Zamar? Shaman. Which king was this Isaiah talking about?
King of
Nebuchadnezzar. But remember, Isaiah was there this time. So it was when Isaiah was talking here, it was a future prophecy. After Isaiah gone, then Nebuchadnezzar came in power. Huh? Remember, Isaiah died in the land of Israel. So now, he's asking himself, how do the oppressor cease? Meaning the oppressor stop to assault the children of God. Huh? Read.
And say, how had the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased.
The golden what?
The golden city ceased.
So meaning the golden city ceased, meaning the golden city stopped. But was Babylon a golden city? No. So we see talking about what now? A future prophecy. And which city is that golden city today? America. That's why every photo, every movie that they show you, they will show you what in the movie, New York City, right? But when will they show you New York City? At night. The plane going down, you see all the lights and everything. So when the prophet them back then see that, the prophet them said, look at this city decked with gold and silver, all those ornaments. Right? Read on verse 5.
Verse 5. The Lord had broken the staff of the wicked.
Read.
And the scepter of the rulers.
So now Isaiah said the Most High broken the staff of who?
The wicked.
Which is the king. Right? And scepter means rulership from all the white people that rule in this earth. Right? Read on.
Verse 6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
Look at this. So now you see what the Bible said? He represents what? A man. He said he smote the people in wrath. Look what Israel doing to Palestine today. It's so bad that everybody even stopped talking about it. Do you know that? Why countries can invade any country on this earth without any precaution? Do you know America is bombing Yemen now as we speak? Check yesterday, even Iran and Pakistan start fighting yesterday. Right? So whatever these white people want to do, they will do. Read.
Verse 6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger,
Read.
is persecuted and not hindered.
So you see that? So the Bible says this ruler, he ruled the nation in what? Anger. If you don't sign this gay bill, guess what? No resources to you. So you rule over the earth with what? Dictatorship. It's my way or there's no way. That's why they're ruling what? So-called democracy. And they come with their churches, their Christianity, they come with their cross, they come with all these things. If you speak against anything, it's the devil. So the Bible said they rule the nation with anger and none endure it, meaning nobody can stop it. What Russia doing to Ukraine, can any Arab country stop it? What about African country? Can they go tell Putin, pack up a soldier and leave? No. Whatever the white man do, nobody stop it. Right? Read on.
Verse 7. The whole earth is at rest.
The what?
The whole earth is at rest.
So the Bible said the entire earth now is at rest. Why? The Most High stopped the rulership of the wicked. So when America is destroyed, the Bible said the entire earth will be at rest. We will have peace on this earth. Most of you in the 30 plus, late 20s now, can? Name me a war that started on this earth when the next nation started. And go back to deacon great-grandfather age. And see if the Arab ever start a war. See if the Chinese ever start a war. See if any African country ever start a war. All the war that started in this earth for the past 1,000 years was started by white people. How much year was YAHAWAH? 2,000 plus years, right? Didn't YAHAWAH say the kingdom of heaven suffered violence? And violence take it by force? All the war that started on this earth started by one nation of people. And he disguised himself so well, make you believe in a spiritual Lucifer while he was a Lucifer all along there. Does the white man do godly things on this earth? No. Name it. Did he invent anything? Name it. Did he create anything? Because when he went to Asia, they see the Chinese and there with guns. When they went to Asia, they see the Chinese with cinemas. That's why as a boy, Rapper, Deacon, when he was a boy coming up, the only movie was on TV was Chinese. As a boy, that's all they see. The white man wasn't in cinema, he's still that too. So that's why when you see them keeping Namiani, Askan, the Haitian country, them don't go. They say we don't want to be a part of that. Because you just start something new. We've been doing this. When I was a boy, the only thing we see is Karachi show. Right? Bruce Lee come late, because Bruce Lee is American. A lot of people don't know that. Bruce Lee born in San Francisco. Bruce Lee is not Chinese. He's American. So they use him to combat the Chinese media. You understand me? But there's a black man named Jim Kelly in the Bronx beat Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was not a fighter. He was a martial artist. Look it up on YouTube. Black man with his long hair. He played a lot of those movies too. He beat Bruce Lee in the ring. Even when him, the one that do undisputed, Jaw White, he tell her, he said, he will break Bruce Lee's jaw straight off his face. So the white man just used him. That's why all the Bruce Lee died. Huh?
Poison.
Who?
Poison.
What is
The
it?
poison.
No. You mentioned him. How did he die? They shoot him. Yeah, remember they was acting a movie and then put live shot in the gun when there was not supposed to be no shot in the gun. So everybody know they murdered him. Because even brothers was coming out saying his father was white. His father was black. His mother Chinese, he have a black father. You have brothers that came out with that information. But I never dig into it, so I don't know. They shot him and said, was supposed to be blank bullet in the gun, they put real bullet in the gun. Because what he started to do now, he started to sign with the Chinese promoters. So when he's shifting from the American promoters to go to the Chinese promoter, which when you open a movie in those places, isn't the movie bigger? Isn't the movie make more money? So question, what's the number one selling movie in the world until this day? Let's think. If anybody tell me that, no quotation next week. The Passion of the Christ. The Passion of the Christ. But what language did the Passion of the Christ came out in? And what? Greek. So you see that? It wasn't English. And that movie could sell in every country. So when Bruce Lee wanted to go on that side of the market now, all of a sudden, there was a real bullet in the gun. So you don't understand how these people work. So that's why the Most High said, when the destruction of him come, the earth will be at rest. The earth, the animals, who get up, leave their country, say, I'm going to Zimbabwe today to shoot a lion. Which black people doing that? Look at Freeman, he have money, right? Would Freeman travel from here to North Pole to kill somebody? Or to kill a beast, put it on a plane, bring it back? Not even if the white man see a rare fish in the sea, what will he do? And do what with it?
Catch it, target.
Put it in jail. You go get that fish. Oh, I never see a fish like this. Look how small it is. And put it in an aquarium and charge it to go see. Have you watched the movie King Kong? He see this King Kong and he say, I want it to do what? To put it in a zoo. Just to catch it from the wild, to put it in prison. That's why I have you. And tell me I'm wrong. Any animal, let him come and see a blue grass cutter. He will not stop until he find that blue grass cutter. And when he catch it, he will put it in a cage and have it in his museum. So that's why the Most High said, when he go down, the earth is at rest. Everything is resting. Even you, black man, will be resting. Even the black woman will be resting. Right? Read on.
Verse 7. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing.
So now you know what comfortableness is and partiness is. You don't know what that is because of the white man who ruling over you. Because everyone CD in a half. How much is own? Everyone CD that Ghana made, how much they have to pay back to 5 countries from that one CD? How much? No, 88 pesos. And so you have 12 pesos left. So now this the government workers have to get paid from that 12 pesos. Huh? Yeah, I was hearing it on radio today. This week. Wednesday they were talking about it. Because the deal that Nana signed, you see this deal what Nana signed? This deal, even Mahama come out and say, because you know you're leaving, you destroy the country. Nana taking 6 billion CDs from the IMF. How will it pay back? That's a big question. Do you know they don't have to pay back no money from that for 3 years. So if Muhammad come in this year, Muhammad will not have to pay it back until 2027 years. So you see, when it becomes 2027 now, and you have to find that money to pay back, guess what will happen? Everything has to raise high. So the deal is not, I'm taking your loan and I'll start paying in 2 weeks' time. No. The deal is, I'll take your loan and I'll pay you back in 3 years' time. So guess what happened? The interest tripled. Yes, double. Because you, just imagine you will get money to the deacon and you don't have to pay it back in 3 years' time. It's a good deal, right? But 3 years when it comes for you to start to pay back.
That's money they take in from the China people.
American. The World Bank. So you see, so this is politics. So when, so for instance, now Rahash become president, everybody say, oh, Rahash is good, Rahash is this. But when you have to look at the fact that you have to pay back this in 3 years, then everybody hates you. And everybody say, bring back none. Bring back none. Right? Read on.
Verse 8. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee.
The Bible says even the trees are rejoicing. Read.
And the cedars of Lebanon.
Even the cedars, and we know tree mean people. So even the people in the Arab world is rejoicing. Are they rejoicing today? Are the Lebanese rejoicing today? Right? Read on.
And the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no fellow is come up against us.
So you see that when I read Psalms 91, they tell about the pillar by night, right? So they talk about rockets. So now the people of Lebanon said, since Babylon is laid down, no rockets come in the land. Do you see this? Read.
Verse 9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet. Salakia. Verse 9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
So the Bible said hell is moved from beneath for her coming. What that mean? Do you know like a vacuum pulling you down? So hell leave where hell was just to come to meet the white man for all the evil that he do in this time. Read.
Hell from beneath is moved for thee to beat thee at thy coming.
Read on.
It stir up the dead for thee.
It wake up all the top demons for you. Read.
Even all the chief ones of the earth.
Read.
It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
Read on.
Verse 10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also come weak as we?
Read.
Art thou become like unto us?
So you see, when America and these white empire destroy, do you see what the rest of the nation gonna ask them? You begging us aid now. Are you become like Ghana? Is Ghana doing better than you? That's what the nation's gonna ask him when he's on his way down. Read.
Verse 11. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
Read.
And the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms covered thee.
So here's the most controversial scripture in the entire Christian church now. Verse 12. Read.
Verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
So where's that talking about the spiritual Satan? Because when you look up the word Lucifer, what the word Lucifer mean? Mariana, Lucifer. Mariana. Joanne. Sit. Lucifer. Deceiver. You see all the word that they said? When you go to the Christian church and your pastor read it, ask him what it means. Shaman.
What do you want?
No. Bearer of light. That's all Lucifer means. Morning star or bearer of light. Meaning bright. So when they get a break, look it up yourself. Lucifer means bearer of light, meaning you the light of the world. That's why you have the Statue of Liberty there. Everybody see, everybody running for freedom. Where do they go?
America.
Yeah, he's a bearer of light. That's what Lucifer means. So read verse 12 again.
Verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer,
Read.
son of the morning?
Son of what?
Son of the morning.
Because you the brightest one on the earth. You the most intelligent, sophisticated one on the earth. Read.
How art thou cut down to the ground,
Read.
which did weaken the nations?
So who weakened the nation? Which country the year said bomb drop on them and America never do it? So now you have to identify Lucifer. The Bible said Lucifer weakened nations. So is it the policy of white people that weaken the nations, destroying the nations, or a spiritual being? Who taking the substance out of Africa? For them to take the substance from Africa, they weaken Africa. So who is doing it? But the white man tell you, in Christianity tell you it's Lucifer. So you looking for something that have not and will not exist. And you don't see the real devil. Real?
Verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart,
Real?
I will ascend into heaven.
I will do what?
I will ascend into heaven.
How could Lucifer say this when Lucifer is from heaven? If it's this devil you talking, where's the devil from? How could he say, I'm going to ascend into heaven? Real?
I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahawah.
So that's why I have these stars up there, in all these space machines and everything up there. That's what he did. He fulfilled that space station. Real?
I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahawah. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation.
So stop. So he's saying, why sit on the mount of the congregation? Where is that mount? Mount who? Mount. So who is ruling Mount Zion? Who is ruling Mount Zion? Read.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation, in the sides of the north.
In the side of where?
Of the north.
So this is twofold now. So we know Arad is north of Israel, can? What other country they call north of the earth? Next guess. What do America name? What? Because a lot of people just put America. If you go for citizenship and you answer the name of America, you put America, you're wrong. What's the correct name? Not what? Not America. So the Bible tells you he's ruling from Mount Zion to the north. Because America is what? The last continent, right? The first continent is which one? First continent, number one. SAITH. I'm being proud to say it was first. Number two. Number three. Number four. North America. They beat it. So all these other places, Africa, Asia, Europe, civilization was there before where? So they come now, so they're ruling from Mount Zion to where? North America. Read?
Verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
And that's why you run the earth. Whatever you say goes. Read?
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell,
Read?
to the sides of the pit.
So he can go.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Dama, the Shas, Otokasa, and Mobile, Mushy, Otokasa, Oshasi, there, your better, you will be saying there. When I Lucifer, so what would you Lucifer now? Yes, I see the Nancy Cherry. Say today, or ya some old who one can Ghana, or eat and soon. So from one task, now so will be there and walk. See the moon 20 or man will be there, and be said there. Lucifer na chere Lucifer na wana oni tino na mduma ende o sha do be chere dem abenishu ama yena ye wo hi yesu ya atase ko so wuti na wo hwe so atase nti ne munu na o ma ye sha asi ye kan quotation you Isaiah chapter 14 verse number 4 Isaiah chapter 14 verse number 4 Gonna ye sha asi no say It's being Bubu Babylon hin na aside emre osedefu ata osi ntino obi sede Babylon hin asema no kan de but the me asemi the me agei ina de betche de ikuo a wa den wo hyendu na abekuo a nti obi sede o ya abeku na wo hyendu a sika nti obi sede aso Babylon hono sabe oye sikoku wa na bibi nemu sikoku onye nyene bibifo nyena asasi na obeye de ena obi o hyendu nti verse 5 ni the egufu amanamadu shewon amem a obi insanka nti o se dentina ewade na egufu so obaba yendu ana obaba demu impakunu do sense demu tumuno debia wo so hye amanamani nyado demu tum debia wo bra amanamana ase na wo da ibi yeden o second one ibi tum stop one nti no obi say the yan ye free won today wona nim na wiase ye hwe won wo di tum an won wo sort ye o mani bia ibia ye di ibia tum nkasa ibia ye di ibia tum nkasa me no ko twa bi ni de America anaso yimi anu agofo senze won wo sort ye obi sisiara ibia ye di ibia tum nkasa nti emi say do say Ukraine, Russia solitaire money. Russia way. No, I should return one. Russia work now should be added. Be added. Say the moment that being one or two then or Sanka. It's the monk of follow any Yame oil or come once. It is said, will be said Lucifer or no good yet. Yet him. And I call verse number 7. I say, as I say now, I agree. Now, why it's wafe gusi inyom o se demiti obedema asasi na eden wa edi asasi ya edi nempo ye kanfu ye to gusi nya de ye nwaji denti ye nwa baji wa bra wulti yi pe mi muza ma me dem se de damo kofo no wo sola ade won de be obe bia no fi obia na bi ye de wo ya ati pepe bi a eden amewi ase nti ne hin ya de na yiti ne mu ya de e support one afia go verse number 8 ke posin bia so enya wo unu eyije na Lebanon sida de onam de what the actual from yi as actual fu biara info we imbia yando so fi asase akano ama wo de olbe shewu imbia we kenya ne mufu ama wo asase de titir enyina nwa wa ama amaraman ahemfu enyina asor efi ose efifi wan ahembodo ose de mutum no wa ama awade wa hyewiase de tuwa sene wa ama wiase etiti ahemfu nala wa de wo dem tum kasa mo wayne wo kasa so kada wa ama wa sure fi wan go that me o kede se ono mo ba ke biare obi ayi sei ntino obi se de o ya betuma aso America mo ba ke biare ibia tum kasa dia tum ye de o kasa ino wa to mo nti e ko verse number 10 o se mo ni nyina baji du aka a che wo de o wo so ina egwa hende yi aye de hende na super verse 11 wa kasiye wa abran ati akosho na wo mbrenti ku dede no wa asaw asana maade wo wasi oye wo na de mutumi ana de mukoi a okan na obi nkabi ene nde wa de wa bra wasi ma wo so abe de yene since them actually them kai chapter Christianity no wo che na asefufu bi a ye de ye nta ase ntina eden bo de o che mu adam de wo kan ncha asefufu bi a ye nti ade wo kan fe wufo de bi onye wufu asem oye tumi bi a nyame ba bra na ase me he nya ye bi enyu ade na hu bi oni tina wo kan Isaiah kan wo adam no verse number 11 what okay go for yakin 12 emre edua na ifiso ahwe ase a awo adeche enwaba anapaba nti the protector obo izi Lucifer no but you da han wa go Lucifer iti Lucifer na ede bi say there na ase kire den o se emre dem tumi esi wa ahwe ase na awo dem Lucifer na ase kire den adeche ba de enwaba eba o ma no do ba obabra na ase enti biase na ye bi say Isaiah in consent o bi say there biase ye bo hu ye bi say eh na wo so no wa bra wasi awo na ahwiase awo ye adechi waba awo biase nyina ahanyo enti na ede den fatu bi to there no ye den no ye biase nyina ahan senti there o tkase bi to there idiri bi ofa New York owo America ho ona me de bia wo pede wo mu de ko ye hwe na adreti de bia wo show anadua na so wo de kira wo che na anadua putin nti anadua ti bu wo so kan ye chinsai ti mo ko ye fiai ko israel ori anadua no enti de mu ko no ono na de o di tum a wo be brenasi enti ye hwe verse number 13 no I believe you say mbe wetwawo ato fam owa Abraham na amanati no say de mutum no abetum na oka amana amane se since there Isaiah no commissioner said na obeche de bibi ibo mu dem ashe so de na wa na che Abraham na amanati awuso no wetwa ato fomi it obi say there oya betum na o sha amana amane nyenya ebom do oya America wo sha amana amane do amana amane bia so wan da wo bakan na amama ne de wodi eduma verse number 14 na yedo 13 na account wa mo de gbofo ma koso ba mama yin godo atsanya me enwaba because tumuno okan otsede onye bebi anke sese na hinko na hingwa demo nyame so otumfu YAHAWAH oso ebo eno eden obeka kesi na yiwa to ase ehwe wotu wo de abade what's work space eye dem dia work space abade okwo show abade no okwo show wam no okwo dem space ya America fa won okwo nti ose ebo no baka kai na yiwa ewo show nti dem tum oya wana de Lucifer on also okay na you go be the amena bale ntina de dia ko verse 15 na 14 ngofo matra isubusu netifi no obara me baye de obosu nanso obebra wazi akoso ekodu munanu nase numara ose bra oboniti mpo na oncheni tumde de baby a nyame wo no kan na hinko na emom na wa hire wa de bosu apaso wa hire e wa yadu enti ibom da apa dem sky ayi ofan ni e kwana wo kwen space wana wo kwen wanka ya de inde mi na wo satellite baby a oda yan dunya wa ke ni wudu se do so no boto e bosu obeshen wan ndo nti ono no hyen baby a hipodom go bia wa ke won secret won ka ni woduma otu won den o de capture bia nti apa mo ken nguru ye nti wan no we de mutum As also no be said, as you China free arcade man, walk at the man, and I need to be free arcade, or you have America free. Yeah, verse number 15 and 16. Okay, yeah, 15. Up to 15. Now, so, Obebrawati, Akosho, the Kodum, Nancy, Nomara, Nossi. Mori Indiano, Yamis Obed, but Branasi. It's the air connectivity for the baby so cheddar. Also said, the Mutumino, or Branasa, as I see now, Poki. So the Mutumin Brasa, as I see now, one more one. And Paso said, I'm back to America, or Branasa. We are seeing now one way, what one. Until the BC, the young PC, yeah, catch up with Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
So we'll continue with verse 16, can?
Yeah.
So do you see that this Lucifer here will have nothing to do with a spiritual being? Right? Read verse 16.
Verse 16. They that see thee shall not only look upon thee.
So who's going to see Satan and barely looking up at Satan? The Bible says who see Lucifer when they're looking sideways at him. Read.
They that see thee shall not only look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man?
Is this who?
The man.
No, Satan.
Man.
Lucifer. Some spiritual thing that Christianity created. Read on.
Is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
That make the earth what?
To tremble.
They care if a bomb drops, somebody have to give you okay. No bomb is dropping on the sky. This is not Sodom and Gomorrah. So the Bible said, who that see Lucifer shall narrowly look upon him and says, this, the cracker that make the entire world to tremble. When it said tremble, meaning what? Shake. When a bomb drop, everything shake. Everything is out of place. But the Bible says, this the who? Man. Not a spiritual entity. Because you go to church with pastor, read verse 12, and then you read nothing more for the rest of it. And you go and you bring Lucifer, you created him in your own mindset, and you have him wear you down. Read?
Is this the man that made the earth to tremble? That did shake the kingdom.
So the man do what?
Shake kingdoms.
Take from kingdoms from kingdoms. All the war that America fought. From World War II. Remember, the first country they took was, what country was the first country America took, Shama? Who? Who? Turkey. Isabella. YAHAWAH. Japan. Mayan. We say Japan too, understand? Bird feather on the flock together. Joanne. Nikita. Shamar, wake up. First country America took. Anybody want to guess?
Is it the broken war with or
They took the entire country. Which one was the first? Any country America war with and win, when they finish, they left the military base there. Just like Germany, yes. Huh? It's America. They took it from the Native Americans. That was their first war. Isn't it? Yes, they took it from the Native Americans. See? Then they enter World War II, and they remember, America is the only country ever dropped an atomic bomb on the earth. And where did they drop it? In Japan, in World War II. So when they drop it there, everybody start fight them. Because basically America cheat the war. So they met the earth trooper. So that's why I know the rest of the nations are looking at him. You become like us. Right? Read on.
Verse 17. That made the world as a wilderness.
He made the world as what?
A wilderness.
So when he drop a bomb, guess who not living there no more? Look how the Middle East look. Not when they drop a bomb, not even grass grow there after. Anybody born there have cancer. People still burning in Japan. Do you know that city that they bomb in Japan, they have to close it off? Nobody can live there. Yeah, they have to close it, they have to fence it off. Nobody can live there. Because anybody born close there until this day is still born with cancer. Read?
That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof. That opened not the house of his prisoners.
He opened not the house of what?
Prisoners.
Look how long we talking that we want to go back home. Are they freeing us?
No.
They don't give no reply to their prisoners. Read?
All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, even one in his own house.
So every king lying in his glory, every king happy now. Which leader on the earth is happy today? None, because these white people can come for you anytime. Look on Gaddafi. What was his crime? They cannot tell you what Gaddafi did. What about Saddam Hussein? What was his crime? Now they devise a plan against Iran. Iran leader, he can't have living no palace or no house. Who didn't hear the interview with Trump? When Trump said he speak to the Taliban leader. It's on YouTube. Trump said I spoke with the Taliban leader. And I tell him to check his phone. So when I asked Trump why you send him, tell him to check his phone. Trump says I send him a picture of his house. It's on YouTube, look it up. Trump speaking to the Taliban leader. And the reporter saying, asked Trump, why did you send a picture to my house? Trump said, make one more American die. And I'll put you in oblivion. That's what Trump tell the Taliban leader. And Trump said not one American leader died since. It's on YouTube. Trump sent him a picture of his house. And said, we know where you live, we're watching you. Do you understand? So now, today, there's no leader can be happy. Because you don't know when a coup will happen, you don't know when this will happen. But when YAHAWAH destroy America, peace, laws, and regulation will be set on this earth. Right? Read on.
All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house.
Read.
But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain.
Read.
Thrust through with a sword that go down to the stones of the feet, as a carcass trodden under feet.
So that's the destruction. When America destroy off this earth, that's when everybody will free. Because then the children of Israel will set back this earth and run it in righteousness, or it's supposed to run. You're not going to have Africa 55 countries in Africa. We're not doing like that. We're going to have nations, 18. That's it. 18 nations. So we're going to set up 18 rulers over each nation. We will not have 55 countries in Africa. So I know all of you know watching Ghana, you're happy and this and that. Only time I cheer for African countries is when that African country playing against Egypt, Tunisia, Algeria, or Morocco. But if Ghana and Nigeria playing, I'm not cheering for nobody. Anybody win, I'm happy and I'm loud. If Ghana and Senegal playing, I'm not cheering for. I know y'all love your Ghana. I know y'all love Kudus. But get used to it. That we will not be divided like that anymore. Because they should pick an all-time African team today. Kudus is the only one will be in. Ghana is not good. So some of you put your expectations so high, which you should destroy Pharaoh. Why Pharaoh is still alive? Because you don't have that killing instinct. Moses is the only one who take Pharaohs out. Do you understand? Am I lying, Deacon? If you're picking an all-African team now, maybe Kudus is the only one making it. Maybe. And I use the word maybe because I haven't scored 10 goals in a season yet. He scored what, 4 or 5 goals for Ghana? That's it. So maybe he's the only one. Because you have players in the position score more goals than him. So you have to pick a striker. Right? So if Ghana and Nigeria are playing, I'm not cheering for nobody. Because when we take this work over back to rule, guess what will happen? They all will be in the same team. The ref will be Israelite ref. And it will be them against us. How simple is that? And remember, they cannot win in no way, shape, or form. Now what you Ghanaian forget, you and the Brazilian are the same nation. So we can unite Brazil with us now. And we're picking a team for Israel. And you have the native of Argentina, Chile, all these places. How much people from Ghana going to make that team? Because it might be here, all 11 come from Brazil. Because you forgot that you're never, because that's why the Bible said we used to spar. We used to have to compete with ourselves. Because there was nobody to compete with us. Do you see where we're coming from? And then they talk about track and field. Who might win that? I have some African over here, they're running the long distance, we run the short distance. No nation can win. So we highly superior. So that's why you know if you look, you say, the only time America don't call a black person America, African American is what? For sporting. We in America, we're African American. When it comes on to sports and it's time to go up there and take the medal, America is in first place. Not African American, no. It's we America today. But living in America, the documents, everything tell you. You're applying for a job, you have to put what race you come from. African American. But when you represent them in sports and it's time for the medal, here is a proud American. Nobody's African American no more. Do you understand it? So we only can compete with ourselves. But even we see, we playing each other, we so angry with each other. We fighting with each other so much. When they say Nigeria, Ghana playing. But when they see Egypt playing, they don't. Look at that boy. Kick the ball, get the Egyptian play. But everybody blaming the coach. The boy kicked the ball, get the Egyptian player taken. Because what? If it was Nigeria, would you think you'd do that? You'd be more aggressive. But these white people in Egypt, when they see them, you're calm. When they see the one from Morocco, you're calm. Tunisia, you're calm. But with our brothers and sisters, that's where the hatred is. So for me, I'm happy. I'm like this. I want Ghana to meet Egypt. If it was Morocco, the same thing. Algeria or Tunisia. I don't cheer for none of these countries with all these, my babies. Do you understand me? But we looking now at the bigger picture. Where we calling for what? A united Africa as one. Africa can host a World Cup people. South Africa is the only country doing it. And South Africa is the most developed country in Africa. But I'm asking myself now, can Nigeria, Ghana, Burkina Faso and Ivory Coast come together and host the World Cup? Huh? The next World Cup, who is hosting it? 3 countries, right? America, Canada, and Mexico. The 2026 World Cup is hosted by 3 countries. America, Canada, Mexico. So if they can unite to host something that spectacular on the earth, why can't these 3 neighboring or 4 neighboring countries in Africa come together and say, let's host it. Do you know what the revenue will be? Do you know how much money hotels would make? Food, people? But we can never come together for nothing. Because of what? Hatred. Everybody wants to bring somebody down. You understand me? Everybody wants to feel good, look good. But you'll destroy your own people. The nation is winning. They're always winning. Because what? Get me 172. Luke 172, sir. The book of Luke 172.
The book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 72. To perform the mercy promise.
Read from 69. Luke 1, start at 69.
Luke chapter 1, verse 69. And had raised up a horn of salvation for us.
And who is that horn that the Most High raised up for us? YAHAWAH, right? Read on.
And had raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
Yeah, from the tribe of Judah, read on.
As he spoke by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
So we have prophets on the earth from the foundation of it. We have prophets on the earth from the beginning. Can? Right, read on.
Which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies.
So what Christ is coming to save us from?
From our enemies.
No, Lucifer. Christ is coming to save us from Lucifer, right? Our enemies. Read 71 from the top again, sir.
Verse 71, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
So who hate us? So do you see? Not him alone, the nations. So Christ coming back here to save us from our enemies, not Satan. Not something what the white man give you to hold on to. Not because you forget who your enemy are. While everybody's on the earth fighting their enemy, you look at your husband as your enemy. So you're going to slander him, you're going to talk bad about him, you're going to bring him down. Likewise, man, look at your wife as your enemy. You look at your brother, your sister as your enemy. So you're going to slander each other, you're going to bring each other down. But Christ is coming back to save us from the bigger picture, isn't he? That's why the Bible said we destroy for the lack of knowledge. Because you know what knowledge lack? We don't read. We'll do everything from Sunday to Saturday. More than take up this Bible, open it, and say, the pastor said Lucifer. Let's look up who is Lucifer. How many times look this word mentioned in the Bible? Have this word ever affiliated with any spiritual being? Never. Let's go to the book of Revelation. Some of these pastors don't ever read. They can explain.
Verse number 16. If you want to Pasha say, "Fear can let." When I won't what kind, I don't know that. As you nip almost as say, Osui. Your man, he don't know, Mr. Dead. Into when I in Lucifer, or you should sue me there, or you nipper. Since then, we are the baby away a woman also. They don't want to talk to one. Who won't be able to bomb winner? Or you nipper? Or you nipper? No, I want to wear that man. Or see, the mean go 2 miles assassin or motion. I ain't putting him with them ready. It's you. It's not yet. Then Messima, what that day, vicinity, in the Iberian city or Lucifer, who will be. Ah, oh, baby, no, me, or Davy, nor you put the same, I mean, on your chair. You know, I am a chair. Pray. Verse number 17. Yeah, Oma, we are the year. There's some. Now, over to room, go. Now, onja edebiofo ma won kofi enyin ose na demi de mutum no otum ma asase oye predada de sen a hwi nyidu asase na de na nipo odo de mutum no otum so a okaka no a ko wiase wo so a wiase omutu a o ma dam de ko no otum ye de sen nti o de fotu bi de tun de baby a wo ko tutu wo mo bo na wo be se ku o ba de go tun po ye bi aje ko bi nti no bisa de wo bombo bibi ti de Japan bibi be wo twu ko de mu ko no iko be edie na obombo ye de ti de iko no twu se de media nti se de tan wa be ye yere ba ofo na ba ko kram yere ba cancer awo wo wo biara se ti de ishiru kakra mpo yesu de muzikese bi bede Hiroshima no yin Nagasaki or Japan ho insure there were into fe bi kan wan sisi e de kan wan kwa izi bu ona wo bombo 1945 ke mitenten 1945 assassin de wa sasapan into bia do isu or the wo ju isu tin or the way e de bi kan wan bu sisi e bombo de da into or kaido or tell there wakaka won ma asase predator wa yehwia oyeya oye wan mo bombo de ma asase inye kowi inye de mtumi anya ye de yue du mo ne dia ene ye verse number 18 17 se kwacho ya kan ye verse number 18 osi nya okay osi nya ma biati de san okay verse number 18 amana yinfu inara nyinara wadide enyimnyemu obiawo na nkase ni fi na owote wato wefi basama dum achinde biaba a wochi ose amana ma nyina waden nyinara wadide enyimnyemu obiara na nkase ni fi ose biase etumni nyano ade obia sisia wusuro nti obia ntumka bibiara nti bia de bia na ade odi nfiasa one ede yemisa de obi se de yemisa de bia de mpemfu amana mpemfu yemisa sisia wenje mana nyenye nje sentire awu bia da be so de ebe ye bibi ebe de nti wara be kire wa bi ni pe de be ya di bi obutu wa aboa anaso oda so bi baba ko bo so ya de etiawo so kese bi say that yehwe ikofo ebien bi ozo yan fatu the first Muhammad Gaddafi nti Muhammad Gaddafi aba no ye na wo tresu boku afi Saddam Hussein Iraq and Kuwait no so papa no ye den na no so boku aba bon no ye aba no ye sentire ngwa na ka se pede odini ho do anaso bia da opede wo sese na bia le opede o ketibin utu bisa nso tede bia da yin fu bia ye de nyaso de bia ni wan gino ona ma America ti ona de mutu ni ti enti osit 18 na ye kan no ka se bi 19 osit no wo de wa tu wefi wa sanama dum achinde diaba a wochi atofo a afwa hwehwe manu na wasanko monanu a nabu muna wakata wudu de fun a anamane tetia da inti yekan da muna 19 fun wa te fotu bi botu en ho ema yeko Luke chapter 1 verse number 69 je asan che kan verse number 71 no yes aso yeko verse number 69 no ni Luke chapter 1 verse number 69 osi na wa ma nkwaje abendo amahen inti da mun kwaje aben osi 19 chere ndo wa ma bie bido efifom amahen no ya bedua ona ona ma yendo bie ba Luke chapter 1 verse number 69 wa ma nkwaje aben do amahen no wa no ma wo abofo David fie osi wo de mi pa na wa ma nden ofiju de ebuseku nti osi David fie o ibi de ebuseku na wa madam ipako na ade befi ho na ipako na o ma befi ho na obey den verse number 70 demre ɔte ne nkɔmhyɛfo kɔnkɔn a ɔrebɔ ɔsɛ wɔ hɔ firi tete no honano kan no ɔsɛ nkɔmhyɛfo akɔnkɔn firi tete no wɔkaa dɛm nsɛm yi to hɔ dɛ ne man Israel ebibirifo yɛaho yɛhia ne yɛabam no ebi bɛba abɛyɛ dɛ ɔbɛba bɛgyia nti dɛm nkɔmhyɛfo kan no asɛm no abam nti yɛhwɛ verse number 71 ɔsɛ nkwagye efi yɛn atamfo nye wɔn a wɔkyi yɛn nyinara nsam nti ɔsɛ dɛm nyimpa na ofi David ebusuakum no a wɔama yɛn dɔ ama yɛn na nkɔmhyɛfo akɔnkɔn no ka ho asɛm wɔhyɛ ho nkɔm no ɔba abɛde yɛn ne fi abade yɛn atamfo nsam nti obi sɛ dɛ na atamfo no ɔyɛ dɛm Lucifer no hu bi na wɔka na ana obi sɛ dɛ yɛn ne ebibifo wɔn anyem nyinaa atamfo wɔn amena wɔtete yɛn wɔn amena de bia wɔhyɛ do a wɔn mɛ bi nka bi nti sɛ ɔka a dɛ ɔbɛgye ne fi yɛn atamfo nsam a sɛbi ɛna ɔkyerɛ dɛ ɔbɛgye ne fi ɔwɔ nsam nsam ana dɛm eyi Lucifer na wɔka ebi ɔyɛ nipa bi dɛm nkɔfo wɔyɛ n'atamfo nti na obi sɛ dɛ nti yɛ ayɛn bɛ obi sɛ dɛ wɔn anyɛ ɔtamfo a ɛna nkyɛ amedemi wɔsɛ antigresi mɛtamfo anaso bɛrɛ rahye mɛtamfo nti dɛ na ɔno kɛyɛ mɛtamfo sɛntɛnɛ bi a ne yere nam na bi a ahoɔyɛ bi keke bi na adze nti ɔno mo mi na mmom nhwɛ bi mmom a wama de bi amu ahoyɛhia mu ɔno mmom a ɔyɛ mɛtamfo mɛ di ɔno esi nkyɛn na maa mu nua mu mi sɛ ɔno yɛ mu abade mɛtamfo nti ɔyɛ wɔn a nti ɔbaa na benyin wɔte mpo bom a da wɔyɛ awɔrɔfo a ohun no ko da yi yɛ ne tamfo ohun ne yɛ da ne yɛ abade ne tamfo na mmom tamfo na mmom a ɔwɔ na ɔnam na ɔmo ala mo ɔnkɔde ɔno mo ɔka ehu nti yi asɛm kɛse a yɛdwene ho nti dɛm Lucifer na ɔka na ɔkyɛ ɔyɛ huhu meu a yɛde wɔakyerɛkyerɛ dɛ dɛm ɔyɛ ɔbɔnsam tumi bi honhom a yɛmfiri no na ɔyɛ ada yɛduru yɛn huhu poo ɔyɛ dɛm Lucifer ɔyɛ nipa nti yɛdebɛsi aka Shabbat
Shalom. So go to Revelation 17 for me, sir. As I keep saying, it's a big misconception with the Bible and with the tradition of the Roman Catholic Church. Because none of these things was believed upon the earth until the Roman Catholic Church came. Right? If we have enemies, or somebody might be killing you every day, and you still at war with spiritual Satan. The white man enslaved us, he lynched us, he come to your land, he robbed, he spoiled the land, everything. And you poor, and you blame it to Satan, so Satan make you poor. Do you see that cancer? If one man never come here and to take all your substance and tell you and give you independence, but you have to work, pay for your independence, you will not be his poor. Look at Niger. Look at Burkina Faso. Since they took over and said, with the French president, sorry, we can't pay you no more. Guess what happened? Those country economy, they blooming. They still have to bring the Russian in to protection. Because the Russian is missionary. Because what happened now? France killed one of those Russian military. Because the missionaries are soldiers. A different rank of a military. They're going to set peace and order. So what these countries do, they ask for the Russian missionaries. So the Russian missionaries in these lands. So French can go and overtake, but if you kill one Russian, it's an act of war. And France military can never even stand a deal with the Russian military. Because France don't have 1 million men in their military. So that's why all these countries pay America for protection. American military bigger than Europe military put together, except for Russia. Do you understand that? Europe don't have no big military. That's why America, who is the majority of people in American military? And who is the baddest in American military? So you want to go kill somebody and call us up. Do you see that? So get Revelation 17 verse 1, sir. And Brother Donovan said to tell you all shalom.
Shalom.
Revelation 17 verse 1.
Revelation chapter 17, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talk with them, talk with me. Okay.
Read it from the top.
Revelation 17, verse 1.
Read.
And there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials,
Mm-hmm.
and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great war.
So stop. So now he said one of the 7 angels came to him, right? I understand. I understand. Samar stand. Makeda stand. Joanna stand. Sister, you understand? Sister Banat, stand. You can we cast lights on the Shabbat? Can we cast lots of the Shabbat, Deacon?
Okay.
You okay, right? This we the law. We can, hey, turn around. Lahash, what do you think I get this question now? Hey. Yes, somebody going to get it. Cast lots. Shama, pick somebody. Sister, you want to put the bag down. Put the bag down. We'll take out one notes. Sister Mayan, let me see you. What are you doing? All right. The Bible mentions 7 angels. Last week I was told I only teach one thing, right? So we have 7 angels. I know I teach a couple. So I need the name and the meaning. So we have 7. Can't call them vials, right? Sister Grace, name one of the 7 angels and the meaning. If you name it and you don't get the meaning, it's still wrong. And do I call you? Sister Banat, go. Angel Gabriel, you have a son named Gabriel, so I figure you say that. Gabriel. Gabriel. Alright, so Sister Grace. The meaning of Gabriel. Your son have that name, you must have a meaning for him. 5, 4, I'm going to short them. 3, 2, 1. Strong. Sister Joanna, name me one of these 7 angels and give me the meaning. Angel Michael. Meaning. What you said? Speak up, man, speak up. Okay, it's wrong. Sister Mayana. Uriel, meaning. Well done, sit. Maya did one that one, right? Alright, Maya, your turn now. Yes, it's only one call. Uriel is the only one nobody can call. Michael, meaning. Well done. Sister McKay. Gabriel, meaning. Huh? That's his office. That's what Gabriel means. Sister Joanna. What is she saying? Zaman. Go. Meaning. Look at this. Gabriel. Sister Grace, go. What she says?
Spirit. Spirit.
Who?
Very spirit.
Nikeda. Nikeda. Who? Meaning. No, Nikeda. So we have 4 more to go. The other one, what? Don't worry. I give the meaning of everything. See everything right out there. I give you the 4 top one, but the other 3 I give you. So don't tell me that. Else I'm gonna bill you. Rahash. There are 4 of them, so you see. Because you see, even Raphael, meaning heal, somebody should know that. Right? All 4 of them. Sit. Write all 4 of them, right? Now, Rapha. Raphael, Rapha, meaning heal. I even tell you when you're praying for healing, what angel to pray to. And they don't know that they can say anything. All right, so read verse 1 again for me as soon as I finish.
Revelation chapter 17, verse 1.
Read?
And there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great war that sitteth upon many waters.
So by reading this, which angel was this here? Shema?
Gabriel.
Yeah, Gabriel, he bring a message. His office is a messenger. So Gabriel come to John and said, come, I'll show you about who? The war. He tell about not an average war, you know. This war is great. What is the war in Ashawu? Huh? You can't even say it, just here. Look at him. What you say war in Fanti? What is that? What you say great? Kasepa, Ashawu. Kasepa. So this war was no average war. This war was great. So the angel took John to show him the mystery. So do you see what's taking place here? Remember when Uriel went to Ezra and Uriel said what? You don't know about things happening on this earth, but you want to know about what's happening up there. Can? So now, Gabriel come to John to show him about the mystery of a great war. Where? On the earth or in heaven.
Okay.
So it's not about the mystery of Lucifer, but the mystery of a great war. And we will see what this great war do to get such fascinating name as a great war. Because if you call a black woman in Ghana a whore, she angry, right? Even if she's a whore, she's still not, right? As I see people singing song they bad bitch, but as soon as you call them bitch, they offend you. Who is this great war now? America. Michaela, who is this great war? Rome. Shamat, who is this great war? Rome. Miami, who is this great war? America. Mayana, who is this great war? Rapa.
England.
England. Okay. Let's see. What the scripture said. Read on.
Verse 2. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of a fornication.
So now we tell you who this war pollute yourself with. He said the kings of the earth committed what? Fornication with this war. And he said the inhabitants of the earth become rich by dealing with who? This who? War. Right? Read on.
Verse 3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness.
Read on.
And I saw a woman sit upon
So the war is a who?
a woman
Read.
sit upon a scarlet breast,
Beast.
scarlet beast,
Read.
full of names of blasphemy.
So stop. Who can explain that then? Now we see the war sit upon a what?
A scarlet beast.
So the war now sit upon a beast. So do you see the different entity? It's not Satan and his right hand man and his angels. That's why these pastors will never go into the book of Revelation. Because now you see the woman sit upon a who? A beast. So who is the beast?
The Roman.
It's a kingdom.
Huh?
It's a kingdom.
The beast is a kingdom, the war is a kingdom. So which one is which? Let's continue. Because you see, if we read for ourselves, you're going to get it today. Beast is a kingdom, the war is a kingdom. But one carrying one. Do you see that? The woman sit upon the beast's back. Right? Read on.
Full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
So now you see that? The beasts have 7 heads and 10 horns. And I think we discussed this already, and you all have countries. But the 7 horns could not be that, because France and Russia is the same country, same people. Right? So the 7 heads represent the 7 falling empire. From Babylon until the Ottoman Turks Empire. What Daniel tell you about, the feet and the gold and all that thing, those are the 7 empires. So what it said, the beast now control all those 7 empires. Who took Egypt out of power? Who? You agree with that? We can start from the Ptolemy.
Yeah.
We can start from Caesar. We can start from that. They took Egypt even before they took Israel. Right? We could talk about it then. But even when Egypt had the uproar a couple of years ago with Mubarak, who removed him from office? America did. So you're fair to say they have Egypt. That's why you see the Egypt national team out there, not one black man in the world Egypt. But even that's important. What was the name Egypt before it became Egypt? This is African history. What was the name of Egypt before they gave it name Egypt? That's a biblical name. But they never go by Israel. They go by a name before it was changed to Egypt. Alright, what was Ethiopia name before Ethiopia? Cush. Speak up, say it. What the word Cush mean? Burning face. So you see, you know it. So now, because Egypt is the greatest dynasty in Africa. So what was Egypt before it became named Egypt? Named Kemet. Kemet. Our new being, but it was Kemet, like Kemet. Because the land of Africa, the original name is Kam, which means hot. So Egypt took on the same name, but they use a K, which is Kemet. What the word Kemet mean? Huh? Land of the blacks. So if Egypt mean Kemet and mean land of the blacks, how the Egyptian soccer team out there playing and not one black people there? So you see, when you know meanings of word, you can understand where the Satan is hiding. So now the beast It's telling you the beast have what? The 7 heads. It control the 7 ruling body. Right? Who control Iraq? Wasn't Iraq Babylon the Great? When you read about Babylon in the Bible, wasn't Iraq? Who control Iraq? Who invaded Iraq? Didn't George Bush went to Iraq, kill everybody and control the country now? So do you see that? They control all these 7 empires. Greece, Rome, the Persian. Iran is the last one. They have little hope on Iran. Because India, they control Pakistan. So the only part of the Persian Empire left to be conquered is Iran. So these white people, they conquer every empire on the planet Earth. So they have all the 7 ruling parties. They have it. Right? What verse here?
Verse 4.
Read.
Verse 4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones.
So look at this. So we go back to the woman. Do you know in the Roman Empire, it was forbidden for anybody to wear purple except the elites? So now John telling you the woman, oh, she dress. Her dress code. Right? Read on.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand.
So what country symbol this golden cup in the hand? Statue of what? Freedom, right? Read.
Having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations.
What the Bible say in that cup?
Full of abominations.
Read on.
And filthiness of her fornication.
And what is those filthiness? A child can change their sex.
Homosexuality.
Listen, they will tell you a child at 10 is not eligible to drive. Because she's not stable. Nowhere in America they're giving a 10-year-old child a license to drive. Why? Because they say that child is not stable to drive. But you say there's a man trapped in a woman's body. And America will give you a sex change at 10 because you're capable to make that decision by yourself. Have you ever seen anything like that? So everything that they do, they fill with what? Abomination. Read on.
Verse 5. And upon her forehead was a name written.
And what is this name?
Mystery.
What the name mean?
Mystery.
And why is it a mystery? Why is it a mystery? Because if you come out and say this is the land of hell, nobody would want to go there, right? But America said they are the land of what? Of what? Freedom. Everybody go there, right? But the Bible now telling us, and remember, this is Gabriel telling John. Gabriel say he have a name on his head. And what the name mean?
Mystery.
What?
Mystery.
Read.
Babylon the Great.
Mystery what?
Babylon the Great.
Come and sit and don't move again. Deacon, close that door. I give him a break. Why y'all still moving? Where's your brother? So now he said this land name was what? Mystery. Babylon the what?
The Great.
So what the word Babylon mean? So this country have more confusion than anything else. And it's great. It's the greatest of it. So just like America tell you Nigeria is the most corrupt country on the earth. In what way you pick that? Because if we use our understanding, we can find one country more corrupt than Nigeria, can we? And it's not Ghana. Because America, they took America from the Native Americans, and they made the Native Americans sign a treaty that they can never be in politics. So a Native American can never run for politics in the history of America. And you talk about corruption. Just like Israel, when Israel go there. In no Bible, 1945, show me a Bible with Israel in the Bible. They never put Israel in the Bible until 1940. Right? Read on, sir.
And upon her forehead was a name written. Mystery. Babylon the Great.
Mystery what?
Babylon the Great.
Read on.
The mother of harlots.
The mother of all whoredom. the mother of all whoredom, the mother of all wickedness, the mother of all evil. Name your next country where somebody said they're going to marry their dad. I'm going to divorce my wife, I'm going to marry your dad. I'm going to marry. And a pastor, they say, is there anybody here object this wedding for a man and his damn dad? And nobody said nothing? Confusing, madness. And it take your soul, it take your spirit. They put astrazine in the baby's food.
Yep.
So all the little baby formula where you see them in the store, they put astrazine in there. What that do? It change them sex. It make them confusing. Google it. There was a black man in North Carolina that come out with it about 15 years ago. He said they gave the frog astrazine, and within 3 months it changed the sex of the frogs. And were you drinking formula? What formula you drink, man? What formula did you drink, Ben? As a child, did you drink formula? When you was a child growing up, did you see any baby formula? Whatever a parent will drink breast milk, and whatever our parents drink, that's what we drink and eat. What you think in Ghana you have mashed kenke? Who you think the mashed kenke was for? It wasn't adult food. Mashed kenke is what they used to feed to the babies. But now you're giving them what? Formula, because it's easier. And the doctor, they prescribe it because FDA approve it. But it's not good for your children. Many people not drinking no formula. Even look at Beyonce, she have 3 children, so they say. See if she gave any one of them formula. They don't. That's why I tell them, people come to his house to buy breast milk from him. That's what white people do. White people, we're not giving our children formulas. So why the black one doing it? My first daughter, she have some lactogen. I remember that she get it in Jamaica. But none of my 2 boys ever drink formula. Only formula they get is goat milk. And it's selling Walmart. But other formula, nobody, no other children that come through my lines will go buy that thing. The dad can tell him. I went to his house and I see him with formula. I said, bro, what you doing with this? Get this out of here. Because those things will not, because how much control we giving to the enemy? That even your child, your enemy feeling. That's why I think even this topic should be teaching in school. Because a young woman now give birth. What's the first thing of feeding the child she looking towards? Formula. It's renounced. Right? So the Bible said she's mystery Babylon, the mother of all wickedness. Read on.
The mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Of the where?
Of the earth.
So is this Lucifer, or this a country, or a man? Read.
And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints.
What the woman do?
Drunken with the blood of the saints.
So do you see? To be a whore here don't necessarily mean no much man just like her. So when he says he saw the woman, she was drunk with the blood of the saints. What are they talking about? And you see, Sister Joanna, he never says Satan was drunk anymore. He said a woman. And the woman was drunken with the blood of the saints. So America put themselves up to be a what? A woman. The liberty, statue of liberty, land of freedom. They have it. But now they said they saw him. Look at Trump. Look at Joe Biden. Joe Biden can't even walk straight. You tell Joe Biden to walk up the stairs here, he might fall, you have to get a wheelchair for him. He's drunk. So the Bible said he's drunk with the blood of the saints. How many people died in slavery? You have to be drunk in with the blood of the saints. You have to be a country that do mass murdering. And the any mass murdering that happened on the earth, what is the greatest Holocaust that ever happened on the earth? Slavery. Nothing beats slavery. Because it was the world against one nation. Remember, the ship was the Arabs. All the slave ships that we travel on was the Arab slave ships. So it was all nation against us in slavery. So now they see the woman walking like a drunk man, but she drunk with the blood of the saints. So you can take it from Rome. Who killed Christ? Who killed James? Who killed all the apostles? Who killed us in slavery? So you see, so you have to be somebody. So you say, drunk the blood of who? The saints. Read.
And I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints, and the blood of the martyrs of YAHAWAH.
So who are the martyrs? The disciples, the apostles. So the same woman drunk with the blood of the martyr for YAHAWAH. Read.
And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration.
And why was he wondering? Because it was so smooth. Why was it smooth? Because it's a mystery. Nobody knows it. Do you see that? Then you're going to find out that this great war was the Roman Catholic Church. You're going to find out that. Because you have the mother of harlot, right? You have the daughter of Babylon, right? So you're going to learn today. Because everything that was done in the name of who? When the white man from Portuguese come here, what did they come with? And the cross. Who sent them? Whose name they came in? If there's a war happening on the earth today, who can bless the war? The Pope have to bless it. Else it cannot be a war. Just like World War II, Pope John Paul blessed it. If the Pope go to Saudi Arabia today, the crown prince and everybody have to bow to it. Because what? America put the Saudis in power. Read.
And I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints, with the blood of the martyrs of YAHAWAH.
Read.
And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration.
Read on.
And the angel said unto me, wherefore did thou marvel?
So the angel said, why are you shocked? Just imagine, Gabriel said, John, why are you in shock? Read.
I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carried her.
So you see that? It's a mystery about a woman and it's a mystery about the beast that carried the woman. Not Lucifer. Not Satan. Read.
I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carried her.
Read.
Which had the 7 heads and 10 horns.
Read.
The beast that thou saw was and is not.
Look at these talking. Do you see that? Oh, somebody unravel something like this. Gabriel said, the beast that you saw, the beast was and is not. It was who? The Roman Empire. There was in the time of John, but it will become a time when they're not. Because who came after Rome? Who took Rome out power? What nation took Rome out power? Stop it. Rome took Greece out of power. Who? The Ottoman Turks Empire. Turkey. Mixed with white people. So that's why they call it Ottoman Empire. They took Rome out of power. So what the angel said, the beast that you saw, he was, but a period of time he will not be. Read on.
And the beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit.
So after the Turkey defeat them, they come back from hell, right? Because remember, when Turkey was in power, there could be no pope. Turkey stopped that. It's the British, when the British come back in power, the British bring back the Roman Empire. The British put back a pope in office. But in the Turkish time ruling, the Turkish, listen, you talking about in the Ottoman Turks Empire, they have some general there. I tell you about Saladin, you think he was one? You have some general there when they march in Rome. Because one of the generals sent a letter to Rome and said, listen, all you in Rome must convert to Christianity. And the messengers that bring the letter, they kill him. The Romans kill him. You wouldn't want to see a Muslim rain fire now. So they just teach you some of the history you don't know. But when you read the Bible will make you think. So read that again from the verse 7, verse 8.
Verse 8. The beast that thou sawest was.
He was in power.
And is not.
And he's not in power anymore. Read on.
And shall ascend out of the bottomless pit.
Meaning he's coming back into power. Read.
And go into perdition.
And do what?
And go into perdition.
And what the word perdition mean? Sin or sickness. So when he come back, he's going to be more vile and wicked than before. Read.
And go into perdition. And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder.
Shall what?
Shall wonder.
Read.
Whose names were not written in the book of life.
Read.
From the foundation of the world.
Read.
When they behold the beast that was and is not and yet is.
So you give you 3 versions of him now. He was, and he's not, and he is, because we're in the time now. So now, you know why they said who name we wonder and consider who name written in the book of life? Oh, this rulership happened so long. So as my sister Aisha would say, God just allow it to happen? Yes. Because he's waiting on us. That's why Christ said the kingdom of heaven is what? Within us. So until we bethink ourselves and return and come back, we will never find peace and salvation. Read on. Verse 9.
Verse 9. And there is the mind which had wisdom.
So the angel just tell John that and said, let's see what mind have wisdom. The Most High is not coming to tell you the square root of 25 is 5. When the Most High give you something, it's not how you expect your husband should tell it to you, or how you expect your wife should tell it to you. Because somebody come and give you a vision and say, don't worry, I'll give you the answer. The beast was and it's not and it's this. And then he said, let me see the mind who have wisdom. Unravel it. As I said in the Bible, to be foolish is no blessing towards it. Because the Bible tells us about malice. Read.
And here is the mind which had wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sits.
So now we tell you the 7 heads are 7 mountains, mean country. And he said the woman sit on these 7 countries, meaning ruling these 7 countries. Read.
And there are 7 kings. 5 are fallen, and 1 is.
Look at this. This is how we know, Deacon, it's not talking about those European countries, as some unlearned Israelites bring now. I say you have 7 rulers for this country, right? He said 5 have fallen. So in the time of John, 5 empires fallen already. Read.
And 1 is.
And 1 is in power now. Was who? Caesar Augustus, Nero. 1 king is in power now. Read on.
And the other one is not yet come.
The other ruler is not yet come. Do you see that? What verse yes?
10.
Read.
And the other is not yet come. And when he cometh,
When he do what?
he cometh,
Read on.
he must continue to continue a short space.
Short season. So that's why you have the Renaissance period. Bear with me, think. The word Renaissance means the Dark Ages. The word Renaissance means changes. So that's why when they came back from the blacks was ruling Europe along with the Turks. When the white man come back and conquer that, it was in 1462. And you see how swiftly they moved to slavery. So in the entire 14 to 1800, they conquered this entire earth. They moved swiftly. Right? Read on.
Verse 11. And the beast that was and is not,
Read.
even he is the 8th.
Even is the what?
The 8th.
So now, Daniel only gave us 7 breakdown. So that's why Rome is back. Because after the Turkish come and take out Rome, the British come and they put back Rome in power. So now it's become what? The 6th, the 5th, the 6th, the 8th. Because the Ottoman Turks become what? The 7th. Right? Read on.
And the beast that was and is not, Even he is the eighth,
Read.
and is of the seventh, and goeth into perdition.
Read on.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings.
Are 10 what?
Are 10 kings,
Read.
which have received no kingdom
They have
as
no
yet.
rulership, and we'll break that down. Read on.
Which have received no kingdom as yet,
Read.
but receive power as kings 1 hour.
And what is these 10? You're talking about the 10 regions of the earth. So who is the head for West African region? Who is the head of West African region? Who? ECOWAS. Who's the head of ECOWAS? Okay. What about East Africa? So you see, you go around and you pick the earth, they divide the earth in 10 regions. So do you remember when France want to go to Niger? Who France called when France want to go to Niger? Where was the meeting kept? Y'all not even thinking. No, it's kept in Accra. For Niger, it was out of South Africa rulership. So North Africa never have nothing to do with it. So when Niger and all these countries was taking out their leader, the meeting kept in Accra. Because Nana was the head. So now the French president now call up Nana and say, what's going on? You're not governed properly. Do you understand me? So that's why Nana now he have to go back to the American and say to them, what did he say? Russian missionaries there. Because remember, Ghana was going to war. Y'all forgot me? Ghana was going to war.
Yeah.
Until they see Russian missionary there. Because Ghana was going to take this country to take back Niger to give it back to France. So that's why I said these people is 10 people over it, but they have no countries. They don't control the country, but they put there to dictate. In the CARICOM is a man from Antigua, Dr. Keith Mitchell, right? He's the head of CARICOM. Then you have America, Canada, and Mexico. That's one. I don't know his head is who right. It's America anyway. But you have 10 leaders for the 10 Commonwealth market. So they control this region. So that's why you have the G8 meeting, the G12, when they keep, that's who they want to see. So when they see Nana now, they will ask him, how is these West African countries? Do you understand me? So when they come now, they keep the meeting, they kept it here. Right? Read on.
Verse 12. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings,
Read.
which have received no kingdom as yet.
They don't have that rulership yet. Because do you see, did Niger care about what the hell Nana have to say? Do Burkina Faso care about what he have to say? What about Guinea? Mali? Read.
Which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings.
With who? With the beast. You can go to his meeting, you can go to everything that he do. Can? Read.
But receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. These have one mind.
These are what?
One mind.
All of because one thing black people love is rulership. So they all think the same way. They have one mind. Read.
These have one mind, and shall give their power.
Was not black people going to Ukraine to fight for Ukraine freedom? Who from Ghana went to South Africa to fight for South Africa freedom? Sudan have war now. Who is heading to Sudan to fight for Sudan freedom? So do you see, when things like this happen, they tell Ghana, we need 50,000 from West Africa. Do you understand me? Read on.
Verse 14. These shall make war with the Lamb.
They shall what?
Make war with the Lamb.
So do you see this? When Christ come back, there's a military on earth to make war with him. Not Satan. Not Lucifer. All this world with all these military, who they gonna fight? Every day they make a different gun. Who they gonna fight? So they give their power to the beast. So for when Christ comes, there's a military here. Who is the lamb? But these people going to fight the lamb. Right? Read on.
These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome
The
them.
lamb shall what?
Overcome them.
They will destroy them. Because you see, they have it in their children already. You see, Nakam, you watch all these cartoons, they teach him in the cartoon, alien is coming to destroy the earth. So just look at a simple black man out here now. What the black man going to tell you? Alien coming to destroy the earth. So guess what most of you going to do? You're going to take a gun and start to shoot. But you're going to be in battle. Because I show you what the angels they look like, right? I show you how much wings the angel have, right? I show you how tall the angels are, right? But how the white man tell the angels look? All of the angels have nothing show you white, right? All the angels show you something like a baby, right? So when you see that sky burst, and you don't see those little white-head baby coming out, anybody else coming out, who you going to say it is?
Aliens.
Just imagine, they tell you, the angel have 6 wings. He said when they clap it, you hear a loud noise, and you see somebody flying up the sky like that with 4 heads. You see somebody flying up the sky with eyes all over his body. You see somebody flying up the sky with swords. Who the hell are you going to think it is? I have to tell you, fear not. Do you understand me? So when you see Ghana now, just imagine today, the sky bursts and you see creatures flying up the sky with their face like lion, with sword in their hand and big wing in the air. What would they say? Would they say that, look, the angel of God? Who they going to say? They might call them lesser gods and all these things, right? So now they said, these leaders give power to the beast. Right? So hold on. Get me? Revelation 19. Verse 16. Soon finish. 3 more quotations.
Revelation chapter 19, verse 16. And he had on his vesture and on his tie a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
So that's when Yahushua come back. His garment, he have on it, Kings of Kings on it. Can?
Come.
Read on.
And I saw an angel standing in the sun.
Read.
And then he cried with a loud voice, saying, to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven,
Read.
come and gather yourselves together unto the supper of the great God.
So look at this. So what this angel doing? He calling all the vultures. He said, come, because we can bury.
And the flesh of mighty men,
Read.
and the flesh of horses,
Read.
and together to make war against him that sat on the horse,
Read.
and against his army.
That's all the angels. Read 20.
Verse 20. And the beast was taken,
The Roman Catholic was taken. The Yahushua grabbed him. Read.
and with
One of these Christian pastors. Read.
with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him,
Read.
with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast.
So you see that a lot of you going to get the mark of the beast. But how the Most High say you're going to get it? You're going to be deceived by the pastors. You're going to be deceived by the false prophet. Read.
With which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast.
Read on. Continue. And continue. The deacon is soon coming, right? What verse says in 17?
14.
Revelation 17:14. Read. 17:14. Read.
Revelation chapter 17, verse 14. These shall make war with the Lamb,
Read.
and the Lamb shall overcome them.
Read.
For he is Lord of lords and King of kings.
Read.
And they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful.
So that's we. When we all shall come back and we with him, we going to be called the chosen one. Many are called, few are what? So even though you see here, many come through this door. Many go and leave this door. Right? Read on.
Verse 15. And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest,
Read.
where the poor sitteth, are people,
Who are the water?
are people,
Read.
and multitudes,
Many people. Read.
and nations,
Pure lies.
and nations.
So these beasts, the Roman Catholic rule over all these people. Look, you see how they have it in this Illuminati world? Right? What the word Illuminati mean, man? You beat the Bible, it will not tell you. I try many times. Illuminati means freedom. So when somebody said they're Illuminati, meaning they're free, they can see everything, they know everything what's going on. But the ones who cannot see and who don't know, where that leave me? Because some of you don't intend to grow. That's why the Bible calls you sheep. Most of you are followers. That's what the sheep do. You understand me? But what you love to follow is foolishness. Right? Read on.
And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth,
Read.
are people.
So water and trees, mountain represent what? People. Read.
And multitudes,
Read.
and nations,
Read.
and tongues.
Different language. Read on.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hit the whore.
So they going to do what?
Hit the whore.
So they going to turn on it. How many countries displeased with Israel today? How many countries displeased with America today? How many countries displeased with France today? So you see that all these people that was cool with them, they come now and they said, no, it stop. Right? Read on.
They shall hit the whore, and shall make her desolate
Make her
and
what?
naked. Desolate and naked.
Read.
And shall eat her flesh.
And shall what?
Eat her flesh.
So the Most High will make them turn and do chop. Right? Read on.
And shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
And burn her with what?
Fire.
So you see, this here is not talking about America. This is talking about Rome. Because that's so Rome. Because Rome going to go first. Because Rome is a beast. The mother of all that is who? The British. The British is the greatest empire ever been on the earth. The daughter of Babylon is who? Babylon the Great is who? America. But Rome first have to go. Then the British. Then the Most High tell them leave America for last. The Most High tell in Jeremiah, America is like a golden cup in his hand. So the Most High raised him up to destroy him. Right? Read on. 17.
17. For Yahawah had put in their hearts
To do what?
to fulfill his will.
So the Most High put it in these countries' heart to turn against Rome. Do you see how the Most High work? So where the hell is Lucifer here, Sister Joanna? Sister Mary, where Satan? I thought God and Satan supposed to have a battle. World War III, God and Satan fighting. Where is it? Do you see? You all make Christianity turn into fool. One man on the earth playing the role of everything that he tells us Satan is. But yet you're looking for an next Satan. Last scripture, Revelation 12. Verse 9. Revelation 12, verse 9.
Listen 12 verse 9. And the great dragon,
The great who?
the great
So you
dragon,
see have other names. All his name is for man. And where can I find who a dragon is? Our. What is this dragon represent? Job what? Job?
out.
Read.
That old serpent,
So what kind of name the dragon go by?
old serpent,
Read.
called the devil,
Call who?
the devil,
And what else?
and Satan,
What the meaning of all this?
which deceived the whole world.
So do you see that? All these names mean deceiver. These are the names that they go on through generations. To deceive the what? The whole world is deceived. Ask somebody today who are the children of God. God is love, right?
Yes.
God love everybody. Can? Make her ass go to Israel. Let the Christian go to Israel and push forward Christianity in Israel. Everybody hates you, but you love everybody because this is what Christianity teaches. When they teach about servant, obey thy master, you take that and you run with that. You don't know that Peter was quoting Genesis 16. Only thing Peter was saying is what Agar should do to Sarah. She's a mistress, obey her. That's what Peter quoted. But the white man come and tell you, obey your master. And guess what you will do? You obey the white man until today. So finish up that part.
And the great dragon was cast out. That old serpent.
He go by the name of what?
The old serpent.
Read.
Called the devil.
Call who?
The devil.
Read.
And Satan.
Read.
Which deceived the whole world.
Read.
He was cast out into the earth.
Read.
And his angels were cast out with him.
And who are the angels here? His messenger. The word angel just means messenger. So you read this now and you say it's a spiritual demon. The Bible says it was cast in the earth, right? Where is he? Where is he? And the point is, when did he cast out? Because John never seen either. Now remember, when you read Revelation 17, John was still marveled. He was still shocked. The angel have to say, stop it, John. I'll tell you. Who is outside, John?
Because of the Bella, we call them. It's going to come. They won't come to
Because of who?
the Bella.
Okay. You see, I don't even have to search anymore, right? How are?
Original.
He said, I asked them, they listened to them, why did you here? He said, teacher is, I don't know, Miss Isabella. So, she invited them to come.
Isabella is a teacher.
Yes. He said, our teacher.
We love challenge. Like me again?
Okay.
Okay. We'll put our teachers to the test.
Okay, yo. No, Papa. The best run as that that's now, the woman would be a Yeshian at the age you want to wear some tea, right? It's a bra, yes, I said, will be said Lucifer. Only one say, yet Lucifer. Into Yadishan assassin, Adam said, Lucifer walk Bible moon can buy him. Today, will be a Yakaka, you to this 100, this 2, this 3. You know, I tell you, Lucifer, you won't Bible will pay. It's on no this and that change only a creation, what I mean with that. Son of Lucifer, I watch him on your home to be. On your home to be. They won't, or your Yipa. I hear you head, you didn't. Jordan, I shall see, and what this year, Shaman. Yes, I see one this year, but you will do the book of Revelation. chapter 17, I will free the each it's so illusion, then can do or a crown or the call. I say, now above the son, I will go back and grab a son. Back by Mitchen, the Kasai dead. Bra, I mentioned if your man casino, our tissue kilo, no one acts him. It's no one of said above the son, where one said, yes, you had that. The shot be a war. There above the son, where one. If you know, it is in a mental abbey, I'm the one who be a good woman, both of you. Who be you? I can't see you now. I'm also you know, both of my both police. And you gave okay, that's it. Who be good man, both of push me now. I'm both from okay. In the other chance, no, be service. I'm both from Moody. You be here above our one put in the Gabriel, in the market, in the Raphael, you are and I look at a camel. You shut him and then I begin to make web war. Every easy. Now, the child, honestly, the mobile from the woman will be in one chair, market. Yes, I have a buffalo baby in one chair market at the camera. At the camera, I have a buffalo baby in one chair. Listen, obey you, one chair, John. When we are. I won't lose to Yan. Okay. But Ada should say, well, no, yeah. And Gabriel, did you meet